Hi, I'm Drea, and you have just landed on the Vermilion Lane YouTube channel. I'm so glad that you're here. If you haven't been before, my YouTube channel is all about cooking and crafts, but if you like what you see, head over to my blog, vermilionlane.com. My YouTube channel is sort of an extension of the blog. The blog has lots of stuff about motherhood, parenting, fashion, culture, food, of course, because that's what I live and die by, as well as crafts and lots more. That, again, is vermilionlane.com. I'm so glad that you're here, though, on my YouTube channel. My aesthetic as far as food is concerned is basically New American. I've traveled all over the United States. I've lived all over the United States. And one thing that I love so much about this country of ours is that you literally meet a person from everywhere on the planet in your travels here. And that has really influenced my food. I'm originally from the South, Southern Virginia, in fact, the Tidewater area. But I find that while that's certainly an influence on my cuisine, it has just grown leaps and bounds from living in Texas, where there's a huge Mexican influence in the cuisine there, and it's so delicious, as well as living in the Midwest, where I am now, and other places all over DC. You know, I get my crab on, and Maryland as well. But anyway, long story short, my aesthetic, I guess kind of a good explanation of the sort of food that I like to cook is what I made for dinner tonight. I made Korean short ribs, kalbi, often pronounced galbi, which means ribs in Korean. And I just kind of kicked it up a notch by adding ginger beer and black plums to my marinade, as well as to a little dipping sauce that I had on the side. And don't even get me started. Oh my gosh, it was so good. The kids loved it. Hubby loved it, so you know it's great. And I just grilled some mushrooms and red and yellow peppers and onions and all sorts of really healthy stuff to go along. And to go along with it. And speaking of healthy, that's a really big part of my food as well. It's really important to me, having 3 kids and a husband, and of course myself. I want to be as healthy as I can be. I want to be around a long time for my kiddos, and I know you guys want to be around for a long time too. And it's hard to find food that's really delicious and healthy at the same time for kids in particular. And I find that when you introduce them to a wide variety and really bold variety of flavors early on, the easier time that you will have, you know, just having healthy kids overall, as well as, of course, incorporating lots of exercise and that sort of thing. But now I'm going off on a tangent. Here on Vermilion Lane YouTube channel, you will also find lots of crafts. I am a wreath maker by trade. I cannot stop making wreaths. I kid you not, they are piled up in my basement. I love wreaths. I just think it is the best way to welcome people into your home when they knock on that front door and there's a beautiful wreath welcoming them. I don't know, it just warms the heart. But anyway, I make lots of crafts. I work with mason jars a lot, which kind of got, I don't know, sort of overused a bit, so I don't do it as much as I used to, but it is still a lot of fun. But I paint with my kids. I make all kinds of crafts with them, especially ones that kind of get them thinking and learning, science experiments, stuff like that. A lot of this stuff you'll find on my channel, but you can also hop over to vermilionlane.com where you can find really the catalog on all things Vermilion Lane. I really hope that you guys like what you see and that you'll choose to subscribe to my channel. It really does mean a lot to me that you are here. I know there are a lot of huge YouTubers out there, a lot of huge bloggers out there with literally millions of followers, and I'm just getting started, and I really appreciate you taking the time to listen to what I have to say and check my channel out. I hope that you will subscribe, as well as follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Google+. Check out vermilionlane.com. You can actually subscribe to my website as well. If you subscribe to the blog, you'll get a monthly kind of just roundup of what I've been up to. And so that's kind of like an easy, you know, monthly digest to kind of see what's up on Vermilion Lane. And you can also just, of course, check out the blog whenever you like. Same here. I do updates once a week with cooking or crafts, and sometimes both. And I really hope that you will continue to follow me and eventually choose to subscribe to my channel and check out vermilionlane.com. Again, thanks so much for joining me, and I hope to see you guys again really soon. Bye, guys.